All right, guys. Been a while. We got a hot takes thread across my desk. This kid, I remember this kid. I don't think that this person like hates me, or I suspect they're neutral on me, but that's good. That means they're not riding my opinions, which makes for potentially a better video here. Now we're now out of what is kind of like the busy season. Usually Dokkan is at its kind of like hottest up until like right around this point. Now, I do think we're probably going to get major like LR EZAs next week. To me, it feels like the cooler movie stuff I think is most likely. People keep saying superhero, but that's like, I think that's kind of like just like the Dokkan Twitter like cope factory of like, oh my god, we want like cooler to be the best and have a full celebration built around cooler and stuff. Bro, listen, the superhero stuff is like stuff they could tie to like anniversary. Like part 2 of the anniversary. Like, I don't know that, like, you know, they're not gonna drop a cooler as like one of the anniversary LRs. I don't think so. So I would think probably cooler movie stuff next week. That would also make sense because Dokkan is kind of like simultaneously rocking with Movie Hero and Movie Bosses right now. So I mean, doing, you know, cooler Goku and Vegeta, Tech Super Saiyan Goku, and then Metal Cooler, easing those 4 right now, I think would be very good. So, all right, let's take a look at this. Let's see what we got right here. Let's see if we got some good stuff here. Let's see if we got some crazy stuff here. Let's see what it is. Pretty bad spot. Only place he could shine is Festival Battles. Mostly true, but remember, any long fight he'll be able to shine in. It's not just Festival. It's like, if it's like a 10-turn, like, Red Zone fight, he'll do good. So, like, we do have 2 Red Zone fights coming on the 22nd. Let's say potentially, like that Broly fight could be the hardest fight in the game, because how many times has Broly been the hardest fight in the game? A lot. If it's like a 10-turn fight, this Broly could potentially be pretty good in there. Well, I mean, we'll see. We'll see. But he's a festival battle killer, but yeah, in GDC content, he's okay. Yeah, like it's, like he's okay. In like GDC type fights, he can help, but the thing is, his design is centered around right here. Getting hit, getting these additionals, getting, you know, stacks from his super attack effects, and then also building up his defense right here. But, you know, you're running a risk putting him in slot 1 to try and get those hits right away, right? It's like, if turn 1, he could not get supered, but do, you know, 5 attacks or something like that, he'll be pretty good. But it's just, like, even though he doesn't have to get hit to get defense, he is a get hit to get defense character, because getting hit allows him to get additionals, which allows him to build this up more, and his super attack effect. So those types of characters can struggle in GDC content. Yeah, facts. Just cold-blooded facts right here. SDR Rose, I don't know what happened, happened on Dokkan Twitter that made people think the only way you could run this character was on the Super Bosses team. Pretty insane, because I swear to God, people did not read this guy's kit. Like, they just felt like you had to use full villains. They never read that, like, you could just run, you know, literally Blue Goku and Vegeta as lead and friend lead, and then Rose on the team, and you have everything up. That's, like, it's just, you could just throw them on with every other fusion, right? You 10th anniversary fusions, Gotenks, Super Saiyan 4, Gogetas, whatever. And this guy has his full passive up. And it's like, I swear people never read his kit and didn't realize that. I had so many people criticizing my teams over the last couple of months because of this guy. Like, they didn't understand that he was at full power. It's so crazy. Well, I mean, technically, a lot of those teams, you wouldn't have big bad bosses, but this character is so ludicrous. Like this guy is ridiculous. The main 4 GDC LRs are just on a different level than pretty much like all other characters. I mean, I do think that, you know, Golden Frieza and Gogeta's good. The Gohan, Goten, and Trunks are good. And I do think physical Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, we could kind of put him, I think, in the barrel as well, for kind of like that top tier of characters. But this Rose is really good. All right, see what else we got here. SCRCell is not washed. I went with him in the Goku and Zamasu fight. Yeah, this is prime Dokkan Twitter talk. Goza Makusu fight. Yes, of course. He's a worse version of Usher Slop Unit. Yeah. I mean, here's the thing. I would imagine this is... let's not go down that path, but... my problem with Cell is that I've never found a good Cell friend ever. All I could ever use is 55% trash cells. I can't even use this character. Right? Like, it's like I'd have to use him on a different team. It just becomes kind of a problem. Again, this year, I feel like a lot of people have missed the mark on this, or at least, you know, the comments I see on Doke on Twitter. This year is an exact copy so far of 2022. Not 2023, 2024. This is very similar to how 2022 was. Where the start of 2022, unfortunately, I wish there was just like, we had just like, I would almost have to create it myself. I probably should. I should create like a document. A lot of times Toon Rami, I might copy something sort of from Toon Rami. Where a lot of times, Toon Rami has like that little like Word document where he keeps track of all the like celebrations. I might make something like that with the order of releases that I could pull up for videos and just use as like a cross-reference for data. But like, the start of 2022, you know, the part 2 7th anniversary LRs, not that good. Ginyu was elite. Majin Vegeta was not good for a solid 3 months, right? And then he became really good next to them. Raditz was awful. Goku and Piccolo were not that good. The ROF Blues were not that good, right? I thought that the Golden Week characters were pretty solid in the Red Zone fights. They were good. The Goku and Gohan and the EGL Cell. Golden Frieza was legendary. And then once we hit Vegeta and Trunks, then like things turned for the better for the year. But the start of the year, all those characters ended up being worthless. And I mean, that's kind of the way this year went. All the characters from the start of the year, not really too impactful, unfortunately. Besides SCR Vegeta Blue, Omega is the best team. Oh, yeah, I mean, that's not... Well, wait, this is not even... This is... Did he say hot takes, Fred? Hot take? Hot take is that Omega's team is good? That's a hot take? Maybe this is a mistake of a video. That's a hot take, huh? Yeah, Omega's team is good. Guys, don't quote me 50 times. Omega has a good team. Bro. Dude. Yeah, man, his team is... Yeah, Omega has a good team. That's a real hot take, man. Yes, I agree. Like, yeah. And the Blues have the best team. Yes, but Omega is too. In my last tier list, do I have... Let's see. Am I behind on tier list? No, we're not. No, because Super Easy Broly does not hit this top 15. Super Easy Broly is not in this, no way. Yeah, I'm looking at this. I like this. People were upset where Broly was, but I'm sorry. These 5 characters have a lot of the similar role. I guess, I mean, if you really wanted to put Super Saiyan 3 Goku above Broly, I could see it. Because, I mean, his dodges could come through in like some of the GDC fights and he could be effective. But like Broly, Tech Vegito, Vegeta and Trunks, EGL Gogeta, they have the exact same role. Their role is exactly the same. Those 4 characters. But yeah, like I feel good about this. What characters? Yeah, we're looking at this. Omega at 2, yeah, is valid to me. That's totally fine. I have Gogeta at 2, but I mean, if you want to put Omega at 2, it's fine. It's totally fine. I got no problem with that. I think that when I'm looking at your tier list, I mentally check out if this is not the top 4. If this ain't your top 4, I'm gone. See ya. Right? Rhodey drops his 50th tier list of the day. I look at it, and I see Rose at like 8. Mentally, I'm checked out. Yep, see ya. Sorry. All right, let's see here. Okay, interesting. Tech Blue Kaken's the biggest fumble of the year. Oh, I was literally just about to say, I actually would argue this guy, yeah. He was helped by the orbs. Yeah, this is... This is the second evidence I've seen. Okay. Remember that private server players have different experiences of what the actual game is like? Like, I'm not going down this path where we're talking about it and stuff like that. But, like, these orbs, I mean, no one's got these, man. Like, this is, every private server player could just, put all these orbs for all those characters. But no one's got those Daima Vegeta orbs. No one can use STR Cell because there's no Cell units on the friends list. It's the only thing. Like, it's just, they start to have different takes that aren't rooted in reality, unfortunately. We're not doing the private server. I'm just pointing out, though, like, he was top 10 TRs for a week. Sorta. I mean, I don't know. I think for sure Daima Vegeta is the biggest fumble because, I mean, this person seems to really like the GDC style content. I mean, Tech Blue Kaioken Goku can perform in the GDC content because he's dodge. I mean, technically, he could just dodge stuff and work in those fights. All right, like Tech Broly isn't bad. He's just good. Yeah, like Tech Broly's kind. I would say like Tech Broly, he. Yeah, it makes sense why they hate Tech Broly. I would compare Tech Broly more so to like physical Super Saiyan 2 Gohan potentially. Although Tech Broly, the difference is Gohan didn't really have a fight. I felt like where he was like, you know, in discussion for maybe like best unit in the game for that fight. Tech Broly is though, and it's in potentially the hardest fight festival battles, right? Yeah. This Goku was a big time fumble though. Glazing this dude day one. I mean, yeah, anyone with a brain has been glazing this guy. Tao is really good. He's ridiculously good. We know. We've known. Like, he's super good. One of the better filler. So filler releases, we just say like monthly Dokkan Fest, same kind of thing. Great in the 10th anniversary red zones. Yep, he's quite good in there. Good in battle, hard and formidable foes. Yep, true. Great in the GDC fights. I mean, he's pretty good. Great would maybe be a tiny bit of a stretch, but I mean, that's me nitpicking. He's very good. I mean, that's why. Damn. Maybe it's Chad. Is it time for a new Dokkan Diamond? Well, no. I'd need to see because EZA LR like releases. I mean, in my Dokkan Diamond item right there. Would I really change? I mean, this. Yeah, this is now. This is from. Oh, this is actually only a month old, but what movement would we have? I mean, Wrath Broly would certainly make it on here. Yeah. Okay. Massive win for OG Dragon Ball fans. Yeah, at least when they dropped OG Dragon Ball, it has been very good this year. Because, I mean, I feel like Kid Goku doesn't get talked about. Who's right here. Kid Goku doesn't get discussion. And then remember, Tien is good too. But Kid Goku's really good. Even though he doesn't get talked about. Such a downgrade from last year's Tanabata. Is it? Wait, is it? So, last year's Tanabata, it's Tech UI, Goku, and Jiren. Where's the hard fights at? Yeah, I mean, they've dropped a ton of content, but none of the fights have really been tough, right? Like, the only thing that's a little bit different here, this... I mean, if we just compare it one-to-one to Tanabata, yeah. But I would say the structure of the year is a little different, where... You know, we reached Tanabata, and there hasn't actually been, like, a meta-shaking fight in, 6 months, basically. Whereas, like, right now, like, we came from GDC that had all these fights. So I'm not really super pressed by it. There's been a lot of content in here, but not, like, a top contending in the game fight. But, I mean, nowadays, Dokkan players are kind of, just, like, spoiled by greatness. Remember, back in the day, they drop a tough fight during anniversary and then say, see you next year. Right? Like, so I don't know. EZA's at... Wait, where are the EZA's at? I mean, we've had... Well, I guess 3 so far. Okay, I mean, that's valid because... That's actually valid. Let's go... maybe about 8 pages back. Yeah, perfect. So it's going to be right here on 7. So, last year's Tanabata. We had 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in total for last year's Tanabata. Because Tanabata is Dispo to Tech Jiren. That's Tanabata last year. But I mean, it was kind of like a sub-EZA thing. But we did have 3 main EZAs. So this year, we've had 2 main EZAs. Yeah, but we're going to get more next week. So EZAs are probably going to be on par. But we need to have next week happen to know for sure. These guys were really good last year. This guy felt a little wonky to me. These 2 were great, though. And these units were really good, too. But the thing is, they restricted them to Universe 7. So I felt like it was kind of, like, difficult to use them. Just because, like, it's like we're going to use them instead of, like, these characters, right? But yeah, last year did have a lot more tough fights. Easy Ace looks like it's about on par. Tech Broly looks lame compared to Jiren, and Tech UI Goku had way better team than... Oh, well, I mean, that's true. Had a better team. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the Movie Hero, Movie Boss team. No way. Not at all. We could see. I mean, we still have one more week left to go. Uh, Tech UI Goku definitely had a way better team. Like, that's probably not going to change with these upcoming EZAs. I doubt it. Tech Broly looks lame compared to HL Jiren. I mean, maybe I wasn't as high on Jiren as some other players were, but I don't know. That's not that much different. I'd probably say Jiren a bit better than Tech Broly, but I don't think that's a huge difference. If anything, the one thing that I think really, 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 I guess, does have merit is that, you know, last year we had the hardest fight in the game from Tanabata. This year we don't, right? The Goku and Frieza fight. We do have our Red Zone fights on the 22nd. We'll see, right? If that Broly fight might be the hardest. Save Daima for 11th anniversary. For me, I want next... Well, okay. Power of Wishes. Yeah, except there's a problem with that. I don't... I mean, I would love for them to be on Power of Wishes, but I don't think these Daima characters are going to end up on Power of Wishes. I mean, none of these... Like these guys are like this because of Wishes, but they're not on it, these two. Now, maybe you could say, oh, well, it's going to be different because... Like, literally at the battlefield, Glorio makes the wish to, you know, return them to adults. So, I mean, I could see them, adult Vegeta and adult Super Saiyan 4 Goku, being on Power Wishes. I could see it. But I don't feel like it's likely, man. I don't know. And a big reason people are doing this theory, by the way, I've done a video on it already, right? Because I should do a video on it. But it's because of the 8th anniversary LRs. These boys, remember, are big time Power Wishes characters. And they're going to be easying on about... It's probably going to be somewhere in here. February 23rd to February 27th, in this range. I hate that it fucking says March, even though I'm pointing out at February. Because if I go up, I can't even see it. It's so stupid. Windows 11 sucks ass, man. Damn, they suck at designing shit, man. But anyway, yeah, like February 23rd to the 27th, these guys will easy. So people have thought Power of Wishes, and then, you know, they could just tie Daima Goku and Daima Vegeta to that. But I'm not so certain they're going to be on Power of Wishes, just because we know how stupid they are with categories. I mean, maybe best case scenario, they add Daima Goku and Daima Vegeta to Power of Wishes, the existing characters, right? Well, we can get rid of Glorio. I mean, he shouldn't have it anyway. Wait, I closed Daima Vegeta? Well, damn. Anyway, whatever. And then, yeah, like Daima Vegeta, like they add these two to Power of Wishes right here because they're literally kids because of the Power of Wishes. And then afterwards, you know, they could be, yeah, you guys get what I'm saying. Then the adult versions get it as well. That would be cool. For me, I think that Daima should be every single, like, Daima should be the next Dokkan Fest. And if it's not the next Dokkan Fest, it should be the next LR. If it's not the next LR, it should be the Dokkan Fest after that. And if it's not the Dokkan Fest after that, it should be the LR after that, right? That's my thoughts on Daima. EGL Super Saiyan 3 Goku is amazing, great and broken. Yup, facts. All year, people were commenting, I don't know what he sees in EGL Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Wrong. That guy was great. Can still be used in some of the GDC fights because of the key boss counter. Yeah, that's true. They will make or break the celebration. Oh, well, I don't think that this is a correct statement because there's going to be major LR EZAs next week. Definitely. Like, I don't know. I'm a little down on both of these guys is where I'm at. Like, this guy does a lot of damage, which is nice, but it's pretty easy, I've found, for him to die. And this guy, it's pretty easy, I've found, for him to die. So, yeah. I don't think that this makes or breaks it, though. Next week could. I would hope we're going to get strong EZAs next week. We'll see what happens. Next year's GDC? Wait. Well, okay, so this is the thing, right? Like, a lot of times when we talk about hype for characters, right? We do the whole hype thing, and people will go, "Oh my god, but BoJack could be like one of these LRs." Well, it's like only because he's who he's opposing, which is this Gohan. Although to be fair, I feel like this Gohan was way more hype like pre Dragon Ball Super, but I mean whatever. Yeah, I think they could, but what I mean, and I guess the other part would be something different. I would not be opposed to this Gohan and BoJack as GDC, like one of the GDC parts. Would be fine to me. And then the other part, I mean, I don't know what the other part would be, but I'd be okay with this. BoJack is a good like villain, kind of like a good. I want to use the term starter villain. It's a U in Dokkan, right? They have a U there. Yeah, they do. Because like between his link set and his categories, we could design a really nice villain team around BoJack. So I think like, you know, all the villain fans would be eating with a BoJack for sure. He's as good as Physical Roshi was on release. Yeah, this is where I saw only okay, I saw people talking about this tweet right here. Okay, now Physical Roshi was like practically like top 5 overall level, and people are kind of like, they were kind of talking about this tweet smugly, like, Nova's not top 5 like Roshi was. And I think that's, no offense to people, but that's like a very dumb way to look at it. Because in 2021, we didn't get nearly as many characters, nearly as many releases. I would argue, I feel like Nova kind of is as good as Roshi. It's just a difference, right? You know, again, all you guys talking about, you guys would never fucking survive for a second in old Dokkan. The way people talk about the nostalgia of old Dokkan, y'all would hate old Dokkan if we were in it again, man. Dude, like, people, the 7th anniversary, if it came out today, people would call it the downfall of the game. I promise you they would. With the way people have been talking all year about, oh my god, these 10th anniversary LRs and the content and the fumbled releases. People would fucking hate the 7th anniversary if it came out today, man. They would absolutely hate it so much, dude. And, I mean, this is the thing right here. I agree with this. I do think Nova is on this level. But yeah, he's not like top 5 because we actually get a lot more characters these days. That's the difference with that. Yes, I agree that Nova is that good. I agree. Yeah, okay. Yeah, goodbye, AGL Vegito Blue. He's the best 10th anniversary unit. Yeah, I guess I would agree. Well, no. Well, I mean, I assume he means new LRs. Because he's definitely not better than the 7th anniversary LRs. Who EZA during the 10th anniversary. So I would just assume he's referring to, like, Vegito, Gogeta, Physical Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, Goku and Frieza, right? Like, those characters is who I assume he's talking about. Yeah, I'd probably agree. I mean, across the entire game, his performance might be the best of the 10th anniversary LRs. Probably, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah, he's probably not going to be covered in as much blood. That's true. Yeah, I think Namek is probably coming soon. I think, Saiyan Saga, to me, is probably likely coming soon. Because you could just look, you know, major celebration slots, we've gotten every fusion and stuff like that. Like, you could kind of see what probably might be coming soon, and Namek and Saiyan Saga, I do think so, yeah. This guy, oh yeah, this is updated. Yeah, I mean, he's a little glass candy. He could be useful in the right situation, but he's not, like, he's not a contender for this list, that Broly. Yeah, for sure. New UI is kind of chopped. Oh, UI, dude, I can't, like, a lot of times these kids, man, they just do abbreviations for everything. I'm like, UI, like, what new, like, Legends doesn't have a UI Goku, he's not in Squadra, we don't have a new one in Dokkan. Somehow, literally, the interface, yeah, the UI, yeah, no, I get it, yeah, okay. Yeah, no, I would disagree. Most of the time, it's very bad looking. Nah, you just gotta get used to it a little bit. A good example of them fucking up badly is the team screen. Remember how much better the team screen used to look? You guys do. Okay. It used to look way better. This, I think, is actually a lot better because you can go back and forth on this. So this makes it very easy to scroll through the events, but you could just click, wait, why don't I Yeah, I do have it connected right now. Why don't I just do this? Let's go to the okay. So like, look, we could still. This is damn near exactly how it used to look. Look, it's very close. Like it's very similar. I mean, the difficulty parts is different, but like this is still the same thing. And then we could go. Whoops, not that one. Then we could go to this, and then we could actually fast scroll. This is nice for EZAs in particular, right? Now we could fast scroll through the EZAs. There's a million of them. And you could just see what level you're on for each of the EZAs right here, right? Like, I like this. Now, maybe we want to say that people don't like this screen right here as much as they like this screen. But I do like the fact that it just shows you what's a good event to look at this in. One of the Dragon Ball stories. Hang on, chat. Yeah, this one. Perfect. The Saiyan Saga one. Look at this. We just easily see all the drops. This is so much better, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This is so much better. Like, I can't agree. I think if you get used to it, and you guys will be down with it, man. I'm like, dude, it's better. The new UI is better. I am a new UI defender. And here, let me just quickly click the team formation. This is worse. I wish they would go back to the old team formation. This is way worse. But this UI update, I think, is pretty good. If the guy who said that Amatsu told him heroes... Okay, so, yeah, again, I was at the Community Fest. I'm gonna say this. Amatsu is not fluent in English. So, it's very possible this guy started asking about heroes, and Amatsu didn't really understand and was just kind of, like, smiling and shaking his head. I just want to give you guys, like, that's possible. Heroes characters will definitely EZA. Yes. But, I mean, this... you have to take this with a grain of salt. There's no way to know if, like, Amatsu understood him and, like, yeah, there actually is, like, a new heroes thing coming for sure. Or Amatsu is just, you know, smiling and laughing. He didn't understand. Like, you just... guys just have to understand that, right? So, I don't know. I mean, I think that we could... Remember, at, you know, whatever dumbass at Shueisha decide, yep, we're just gonna can Dragon Ball Heroes. I mean, that hurts us. Who knows what November is gonna look like? We'll see. I think that there's a good chance the Halloween Dokkan Fest could be a crossover character. And then maybe, you know, we could get, like, Heroes EZAs and stuff. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. So, all right, yeah, this guy, I mean, I just agree with most of what this guy's saying anyway, so, I don't know. Maybe this wasn't really too good. Well, how am I going to title it and use it for the thumb? Maybe Rose? I might build this video title and thumbnail around Rose. We'll see. Maybe I'll do a couple more hot takes. I was going to say things are going to slow down a little bit, but that's actually probably not true. Because we're going to have a data download before the 22nd. So we're probably going to get, like, EZA details on the 21st. I would say that's very possible. So a couple of days we'll have some more stuff. So let me know what you guys think. I'll catch y'all next time.